Yo guys, welcome back to another League of Legends video. Listen, first of all, I want to start off by saying I've been kinda, well, not feeling the best this season. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this season would be my best just because of last season going so well for me in the middle part, not the beginning, because again, I don't play preseason or early season. I started off mid-season last season as well. I did it this season as well because again, you don't really know the ranks of your teammates. You don't know if they're main roles, whatever. So I usually don't play in the very beginning. Last season we hit masters like 5 or 6 times. This time I was close, but I didn't hit it once. So I was kind of disappointed. Now I'm like, I went from diamond 2 to diamond 4, like climbing back up slowly. Again, end of the season is not a time to play the game because end of the season means a lot of people have given up on the season already. They don't want to, try hard. So a lot of the people are just playing the game for fun now, which is very bad because you ruin your MMR in for the next season. I never understood why people do this, but they just do. So I've been noticing, again, I really don't feel my Malzahar is bad in terms of like CSing and stuff. Yes, some games are better, some games are worse, but in terms of macro, I feel like this season my macro has been a little bit iffier than before. I'm not really sure why. I feel like I do the right plays where, I feel like most of the times I feel a way about the play, and then my teammates just aren't listening to pings or walking into damage, whatever it is, right? I'm not sure if it's me playing bad or maybe I should adapt to what's happening and just kind of follow my teammates, right? Because, let me give you a scenario. Hello? Oh, if you only walk into that. Give me 1 second, I'll give you a scenario very quick. Very close. Can't damn my luck's getting beat up like this.
First blood.
In due course.
I'm old, but not that old. Yeah, so for example, let's say I'm splitting bot, right? I'm playing Malz. I'm splitting bot. I have TP. She just took it. I'm just waiting for my HP a little bit. So I'm playing Malz, I'm splitting bot, for example, and my teammates are, well, let's say I'm walking down, I'm here, right? And my teammates are like fighting topside before they just walked into turret, I don't know what to say. But they fight before I even get to pressure, and I have to force a TP, but I lose like 20 minutes bot. Is that my bad? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it bad? Isn't it my team's bad for not waiting for me to, like, at least catch the wave or maybe push it out before fighting? Because I watch a lot of the pros. I don't study Malzahar plays at all. Because I don't feel like Malzahar is a champ to study. The champion is kind of basic. It's all about more macro and positioning, in my opinion. And matchups, of course. But most of the matchups, I already kind of know. Again, maybe I misperform or don't perform in some matchups sometimes I do perform. It's like I have to get the consistency as well. But my biggest issue is the macro, again, because usually I feel like my macro is on point, but lately I feel like every time I think about some play, I know, like, let's say I see something, I'm like pinging, I'm like, this is gonna be bad if they do this, and then my teammates do it. that's what tilted me. My teammates are always doing the wrong kind of play in my head that I feel like is wrong. They're doing it. My Lux is beating this girl up though. So I just have to watch or regroup and go back to the macro basics and again study more for next season. I have to study way more because I feel like I haven't studied as I used to last season. Last season I watched a lot of mid games like pro players, Balajan for example. Again, he is a Malzahar player. He's a Malzahar player, but he's also a challenger mid main. Like he was a former pro. So why I watch him is, first of all, he's the best Malzahar in the game, and he does know the basics of the he's a good mid laner player without Malzahar as well. Most of the people that play Malz aren't good on other champions but Malz, right? So I really don't study plays like that because I feel like I'm not a one trick as well, in my opinion. I feel like I could play. I have a decent champion pool. Maybe not as good as my Malz. Like might not be as confident as I am on Malz, but they're not bad, right? Malzahar is bad. I can still pick something out of my pocket. I do play Lissandra pretty well, in my opinion. Like in my own opinion, of course. Maybe someone else say I suck on Lissandra. I don't know, but my Twisted Fate isn't the worst as well. It's been a little bit worse since I haven't played a lot of Twisted Fate this season. Practicing my Zed a little bit, practicing Silas a little bit, might practice Syndra a little bit, and just kind of getting a little bit more expansion on my mid pool for next season as well. But I have to watch a little bit of the macro because I don't know, freezing this season hasn't been working out. You freeze, someone roams, you spam ping, they still get kills, which means you lose more because now they're getting a kill. So you know what I mean? Like I'm not sure why it's so explosive this season. It didn't used to be as bad. Because now I swear, every time I freeze and they roam, they lose maybe like 40 minions. But just because let's say they get a kill, because my teammates didn't back off, now all of a sudden I lose mid. That 300 gold literally makes them a god or something. What is happening? Why is there arming mid? I've talked a lot this game, so I haven't really focused on the game, but oh, Jesus Christ, let's focus a little bit. 1-4. Ooh. Bro, what is going on? Am I dead here? Yeah, I'm dead. Oopsies. I actually was spaced out. I'm not sure why I tried to help him. Oopsies, my bad, my bad. Bro, this Quinn is not even playing top. He's just roaming, flying down bot again. My bad, my bad. Okay, let's focus, let's talking. But does that make sense? Like, I used to play for freezes, like pushes, slow pushes, big waves, crashing, whatever. This season hasn't been working out for me as well as it used to. Not really sure why. We might have to swap our playstyle. I don't know. Another example, I played Silas versus Syndra, right? So I watch a lot of the matchup, or Silas matchups. Usually you kind of sack level 2, level 3, right? You don't try to push. You just let them push into you, and then you catch the waves on their turret. So I played against a Syndra. I did that. She was crashing a big wave. She was my enemy. Like I'm here, right? Let's say I'm mid. I'm here. My jungle invades their red while I get shoved in. Like I'm level 1 or level 2, whatever I was. And Cinder's level 3. I get a big wave crashed in. Quinn is not flying down here, that's good. Oops. No, we don't want to rush that. I don't have R, please. Oh, shish kebab. So I'm getting shoved in, right? I'm level 2 here. Cinder's level 3. She crashed like the 3 waves, like cannon wave into me. I have like 15 minutes on my turret, right? I can't really move. And my jungle invades, and then she dies because Cinder moved, and I was spamming it. Whose fault is that? Like, I can't help it if my jungle doesn't know my matchups, right? Like, what can I do about it? Why are they rushing Drake? Nah, but no way, man. I'm just getting perma baited by my team. I have to stop listening to them. Queen Flo, she flew down again. I'm getting frustrated. Oh my god, I have to stop listening to things. Trust my own instinct here. My bad. I TP and screw it. I don't need potions anymore. I'll just focus now. I won't mind my team. Have to make the right calls myself. Yeah, but is that my bad, guys? Because even if it's Faker, he can't move there. He's not sacking 15 minutes for a random invade. And then we lose game because now my jungle is tilted and she's like, I'm never ganking mid. So automatically we just lose the game. Oh my, really? How long did I burn? Good. Alright, let's talking, guys. Or no more talking, I'm just playing. Deep breath and focus. Let's get some platings here. We should be fine. I mean, does he want bot or? I'm taking one away at least. Then I'm walking top.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, but this is weird. It's very, very weird. Because in my opinion, Malzahar is a champion. It's not mechanical. Like, he doesn't require a lot of mechanics. You just need to know, you know, the basic combo, EWQ, EWR pretty much. That is your biggest damage tool. Sometimes you don't even need that because E is, or R is longer range than your E. So sometimes maybe you have to rush your R to maybe secure a kill or just catch someone. If, like, let's say Ez and he's exactly in range, then maybe you don't try to go for a full combo. You just have to lock him up. If it's not a solo kill, of course. If it's a solo kill, then you need your combo, or else you won't be able to, you know, won't be able to damage someone. But sometimes insta-Ring is not bad, but you know what I mean? He's not the mechanical champion, but you need to have good macro and good CSing on the champion to be actually useful. He's like Twisted Fate in a way, but not exactly. Twisted Fate is also a supportive champion, but he does have his R, so the plays can be easier to make. I don't have to flash for this, right?
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, so you can always R for a global kill or whatever, or just global pressure. Malzahar is more of a split push. You can always catch someone with your R in team fights. Be super annoying with that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Didn't have my W.
Shut down.
Idiot. And there you see why we need our W spawns, or else we can't kill. We don't have enough damage. But he kind of entered it, so it's good. Walked into my Q there. This is why we Q max cap. Nah, but yeah. I'm not sure if it's my mechanics getting worse on other champions, not Mal's of course, but like again, of course, if you haven't played a champion a lot, it's gonna feel unnatural to do stuff. My Z is getting better the more I play him. But then again, I miss a lot of combos still, which is not good. Same thing with Silas. I feel like the mashup sometimes I enter one kind of bad E can maybe lose my whole lane. One gank can sometimes lose me my whole mental. A lot of stuff like can make me lose my my game pretty much. What is going on? And now with the extra support of execution and minions, Malzahar is gonna get better. Let's just see if the playstyle still works. But I definitely gonna be in. I'm gonna literally go into monk mode next season, study a lot, watch matchups better, improve my laning. Because the way I know my laning has become worse is I played Twisted Fate and I lost like a semi-easy match. Not semi-easy, but I lost a Syndra matchup pretty hard. And I used to be so good against Syndra as Twisted Fate. Even though Twisted Fate is a weak champion, I don't know, it was just my mechanics. I used to dodge way better. I farmed way better. I had more pressure. You know, I took better trades. Nowadays, I used to take the worst trades, lose trades. You know, tilt myself because I walk into spells instead of just kind of juking that or baiting it, whatever. Try to forcing trades, you know, walking into damage, losing my mental because of it. You know, a lot of stuff happening. So yeah. A lot of talks this game, guys. Sorry. Not really talking about the game, just talking about me in general. So apologies if that offends people. But just trying to speak my thoughts a little bit, you know. I'm not fast enough, I think. See? Sometimes just insta-Ring is good. Because it has a longer range. Just a tiny bit. Oh, minion. Oh, wow. Nice. Everyone queen here. Did it really start flying? We missed that. Still got him though. Let's get this. It's a very big denial. Because usually when I coach Malzahars, I really don't coach them on the mechanics because in my opinion, there's different type of mechanics, right? There's mechanics, for example, dodging mechanics, CSE mechanics. There is positioning mechanics. Like there's a lot of different type of mechanics. But if you, the way I mean with mechanics on Malzahar, it's minimal. You don't need the biggest of mechanics to play the champion. As long as you can move a little bit up and down, juke spells, know when to use your EW pretty much on the wave, know what to do, what to land or how to land it. Like Q is a skill shot, E isn't. Like if you don't know the basics of the champion, of course you need to learn that, but the mechanics of them is more positioning and again a little bit of movement. Of course you need to be able to move out of danger and not stay inside it. But let's compare him to, let's say, a Zed. Zed, you miss you throw your W awkwardly, let's say. Now that is not good because that's your biggest mechanical tool, right? To juke spells, to engage, to kind of escape as well. Like if you end your W, then you're literally gonna die, you know? So the mechanics on Zed is way harder, of course, because it means a lot more. I'm just gonna push top here, man. I'm not sure what's happening. They're pretty much airing it down. Again, here, if these back off, let me shove. Free. Will they do it? I don't know. Is it the right call? In my head, it is. Because here I get stronger, while the enemy team isn't. If we fight for Drake, I can TP. That's why we pick TP, no? But let's say they die like that, then I can just push through it. Again, get even stronger. Rotate there. I don't want to take a nib. Reading early is never good, especially when it's a close game. It's not like we are dominating at the moment. It's 17 to 18. We're dominating turret though, but still falling though. Maybe now the enemy team will stop airing me down. I have Rabadons here. This guy is like, I'm level 14. These guys are enemy team is trolling around. Don't get me wrong, the Quinn was super annoying early.
Shut down.
But he has not been playing well since.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Could have potentially maybe flash eat on the misfortune hope for a bounce. I am not scared of that guy.
Dominating.
Stop. Just stop already.
Your team has destroyed.
You're alone. Don't walk up like that. I'm just gonna catch the minutes in between because I don't want to share the XP and the gold. Yes, egotistical. I know. Sorry. Oof. Maybe if I land, I think it's dead. Shush.
Second sight ordains it.
Does my W block that? Or my passive? He's gonna come, right? What are you doing? This but this guy's insane. He literally flew all the way down to a red just to lose it. He's so mad. Okay, we have Zonias now as well. Bro, this guy is just... He's one item. I'm literally 4. I'm one item away from full build. 25 minutes. This guy got so many kills early game just to troll.
An enemy has been slain.
This is what I mean. Bad macro, guys. His macro was off. Yeah, but when I try to coach Malzahar, by the way, if you guys want coaching, it's in the Patreon down below. But when I coach, not just Malzahar, but overall these mid lane players, whatever. Usually mechanics for me, again, sure, if you die a lot, that's for a mechanical error. You walk into spells, whatever. Sure, we have to improve that. But if you lose games, again, if you play Malzahar, usually people don't enter lanes. The most people I have watched, of course, they lose game by either just never doing anything on the map, or late to mid game they use perma group in mid, right? Like having 0 usage of TP. They just kind of perma group mid, never split push, have bad CS in late game. Malzahar you should have very good CS in late game, at least 8. Some games, yes, it can be exception. I understand. Maybe, you know, a lot of fighting. Maybe they have assassins. Maybe they have an Evelyn. You can't really split. Whatever. Maybe their enemy top lane is very fed. You can't really defend. Whatever happens. Some games I understand. But games like these where it's kind of easy, you should have very good CSing. Or else you're just playing the champion wrong. But I look more on macro. Macro and decision making for me is very important. Someone R him. He's useless. Save it for the threats. Again, people usually would spam R here on a champion. We don't use it because we wanna keep it for a potential, you know, scare tactic as well. Now it didn't really work out because we never used it, and we kind of that is a mechanical error.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon. What do you see up there?
Can't believe I missed that. Yes, pressure Drake. Pressure Drake while I end the game. Good boys. Bro, they're going for soul. Why do we end the game? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, macro mistakes, but sorry for talking a lot this game. I'm sorry. I had to vent a little bit. I'm getting just frustrated by myself, so thank you so much for watching. Again, sorry, apologies for a lot of the random talks, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.